here among the cats.
So let's talk about a fractal. A fractal is a change in behavior. So when the market goes up and then comes down, that's a fractal, a trend change. A fractal, one fractal that's very easy to locate is a fractal of when you will get out of the market. And you will always get out of the market at that exact point where losing $1 more is more painful than saying I shouldn't be in this trade. And when you get to that point, you'll get out, and that's a fractal. A fractal was when you decided to come into this room rather than to go into one of the rooms down the hall. A fractal will be when you decide whether you're going to use this material in your own trading or not. When you decide Monday or Tuesday to buy a bond or sell a bond, when you make that decision to call the broker, that's a fractal. How do we look at a fractal in the market? On page, in your notes on page 9, there are some key fractal formations. And a fractal, when we were first looking at this, we called this a five-fingered boogie. And we called it that for lack of imagination of anything better to call it. When I was in college, I worked most of my way through college playing in a Dixieland band, and we had a number that featured the piano which was called the five-fingered boogie. So it's like your five fingers. The definition of a fractal is that there must be, an up fractal, there must be a bar that is higher than the two preceding bars and higher than the two following bars. Now the two preceding bars and following bars don't have to be like a tent. They don't have to be this way. They can be anything, they just can't be as higher. So here on this first illustration we have a pristine fractal. On the second one, notice that we have two that are same height on the middle finger. That's okay. That is still a fractal up. Over here we have three. It's still a fractal up. It's a fractal, it's a fractal. Down here we have the exact same thing, a fractal, a fractal, a fractal, and a fractal. It takes only a minimum of 5 bars. It can be more than 5 bars, but you have to have one bar that's higher, or for a sell, one bar that's lower.
Here among the cats.